So it says that we're shipping out 12 orders today, but we actually only had 7 new orders from yesterday. 5 of them are past due. That's because I slept in yesterday morning, and I didn't get to ship in time yesterday. So our postal carrier, she was here pretty early yesterday because their mail has been light. So I didn't, normally I would have just shipped those and then I would have taken them to the post office myself, but with the whole social distancing thing right now, I thought that it would be better just to ship them a day late. So it's part of the eBay protection we have right now, and I'm sure people will understand. I'm gonna go ahead and get all these orders, these orders packed up. I know, I guess I should be grateful, and I am grateful. I don't want to sound ungrateful because I know a lot of people right now are experiencing no sales at all. So I am grateful that I still am able to ship stuff out, but also at the same time be bummed out and be a little anxious because of the lack of orders that are going out. So we've been going along and been making the changes. We've been adjusting. Late last week, our top supplier that we've been purchasing phones from for probably 4 years at least, probably spent at least $250,000 with them over the last 4 years. That's a lot of money. They closed up shop and it sucked, and it's sucking now. Like, they had all these items available for sale, and then I went to source the next morning because that's part of my routine, is I ship and then I look to see what's available. And they removed everything. Our second supplier, they haven't listed anything new that we like to buy. They haven't added anything to their inventory for those items in over a week. I've talked with them, with my sales rep, and they are still open, but they're on a smaller skeleton crew, and they're operating at lower production levels. So I'm like, man, our top 2 suppliers. So, we've been through this before. We learned from mistakes in prior years to not have all of your sourcing eggs in one basket or even 2 baskets. So we kind of had backup plans. Like, I've got other places that I've learned to source from. So we've been doing so, and I found one that I purchased, I don't know, about 50 phones and tablets from over the weekend. They've got a lot more that I was fixing to purchase, and because they're shipping, like, they've been open. Well, I just got some news from them because I was going through my routine. I'm sourcing, and I got some news, and it's not good for us. So I'm gonna go tell Jessica. We got a problem, babe.
What's up?
Well, that place that we had found over the weekend to buy more inventory from. We bought all those phones from them over the weekend. They've shipped it, which is good. I've got tracking. It's been picked up by FedEx on the way here.
Cool.
But they had a lot more inventory that I was looking at buying, and they've closed up shop. And I don't know when they're going to reopen.
Excuse me.
And I don't know what to do. Plus the other place that we had bought a bunch of phones from last week that we paid for, they haven't even shipped it yet, and it's been like 4 or 5 business days already. And
they might be closed. Yeah,
it usually only takes them like 2 or 3. I've sent them an email to figure out if they're closed, to see how long it's going to be. If it's going to be a couple weeks, I don't know. But looking at how much inventory we have on hand, we've got enough with what we've known is coming. We've got enough through Thursday of next week.
All right.
And that's it.
So I guess we're gonna have to be creative.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna keep business floating.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Let me go look. Let me go look at some other places and see what we can do.
All right.
So what do we do? You know, it's plans you just you can't make. Like I was making plans last week what we're gonna do with Whitney and listing and all that, and at that time I didn't really even think about all of these businesses having to shut down and that we wouldn't even be able to get stuff to sell. And so went through the process of looking at all the places, knowing the other places, eBay, OfferUp, Let Go, and even those places, there's businesses on there that are shutting down, and that's kind of the boat that we're in. And we can't be the only ones. I know lots of people out there that depending on sourcing for Goodwills and thrift stores, garage sales, and with everything that's going on right now, like you haven't been able to go source either. So obviously there's death piles that you can work through and all that, and we have them. But for a lot of the stuff that we have, it's stuff I hate listing, which I know I can do, but it's stuff that doesn't really sell fast. It's stuff that isn't really high dollar amounts. So yes, I would be able to continue working, but if we can't keep getting phones in, then that means that Whitney isn't going to have any work. If we can't keep getting cameras in, that means that our virtual assistant doesn't have any more work. And I know lots of people out there everywhere are in that boat where there's no work. It's our good friends Darcy and Hunter who, we just did a video with them about them opening up their restaurant. They opened it up. We were there. We talked with Darcy. We went opening day, and then they found out the next day that they were having to close for dine-in for 60 days because they're a franchise, but their corporate office recommended all the stores and mandated all the stores stay open stay closed inside for 60 days. And then they just hired 30 employees. So I know there's people out there everywhere that are experiencing this, and that we thought that this wouldn't be an issue for us. We were already a home-based business. We already worked from our home. We already homeschooled. We didn't go out and source, but then now still we're finding ourselves in that same boat, the same struggle boat. So it is true that we all are in this together, that this is not a respecter of persons, not a respecter of ages, of ethnicities, of beliefs. It's people of all walks that we're all being affected similarly but differently at the same time. So what's the answer? For you out there that are working through sourcing issues that you don't have, you're not able to go to Goodwills, you're not able to thrift, but you don't have the death piles of stuff. You have some money that you want to buy stuff and you want to be able to sell it. For us, I was like, it's still OfferUp, Let Go, eBay are really the places right now. There's lots of bulk lots that you can buy. There's lots of people cleaning out junk drawers. There's lots of people cleaning out closets. There's people selling things that need money. So it's to be a great way to be able to buy from them that they're going to ship it to individuals, that they're going to get money. You're going to get items that's going to be able to help you make extra money to make it through. So for us, that's what we're doing. We've got through next week, through the end of next week, as far as inventory on hand for phones to keep Whitney busy. Between now and then, we've really got a good 10 days to be able to find items, find some lots of goods to buy from individuals so that we can make sure that we are getting those items in. But I know we'll get through this. I know We're steadfast. We've been through similar situations in the past, not with dealing with the pandemic or with those types of issues, but working through sourcing issues, working through trying to find other sources. We've had practice doing that before. So for you that are out there right now is an excellent time to be able to learn different ways of sourcing, different items that you can source online, so that in situations like these where you're not able to source in your normal ways, you have a way that you can source and keep your business going. So, all right, so we hope you have enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so already, and hit the subscribe button while you're at it.
And if you have not already, check us out at www.thefamilyflips.com. And if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, what a coincidence! So are we!
Links down in the description for those.
Until next time,
Peace.